Hello and welcome, Jeff. Thanks for popping up and helping out here.
I don't have
And
volume just yet. Let's see what that's about. Oh,
hello and welcome, Jeff.
good afternoon.
Thanks for popping up. And there we are. So this is StreamYard, an online broadcasting tool
Nice.
where we can stream to 5 channels at the same time. We're currently only doing YouTube, as we were 10 minutes late, and the Facebook live stream is over. But we couldn't reach out to Jay, so I asked someone else to help me out on the future of XR, and I found Jeff to be a volunteer here. So Jeff, can you introduce yourself for a moment first?
Sure. It's great to be here. I'm with XR Labs in Miami. Technologist. Used to develop some video game stuff and user interfaces, and we're working with a bunch of tech stacks to help bring the Bridge experience, which is MetaBurn. It's a recognized universe within the Burning Man multiverse.
No,
and so,
Burning Man, like the real Burning Man in the Sahara.
And so Jay and Ozone is one of the technology stacks that we've brought on.
Yeah.
And we're working with WebGL, WebGPU, WASM with the WebAssembly and a couple projects, and Mozilla Hubs. And we've created a bridge so that different groups can come in and share their worlds. And so we've been playing with Jay's tool here, Ozone Universe.
Yeah.
And it's an honor and an opportunity to be able to share it with you.
If you can, you can share a screen if you like. Yeah, that's possible.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, Jay and I were up till the wee hours of the morning working on stuff, and his cell phone's not on right this moment. So I saw your message, and I was like, oh, let's see if we can connect some dots and let people see what's going on.
Yeah, great. Yeah, well, thanks for popping up, helping us out here and showing his platform. I think it's a great starting point for WebXR to have these kind of tools for students, like for colleges, and for maybe even e-commerce in the future, like stores and stuff.
Yeah, there's quite a bit of opportunity. So first, you use your AWSD or your arrow keys, as well as your left mouse button, so that you can move your head in your first-person perspective.
Yeah.
There's the opportunity for third-person perspective and other HUD-type interactions. You have the opportunity to spin through all of your different models that are on command here, but also libraries of models that can be brought in and whatnot. And so one of the things that we really like about this platform is we're always running around in virtual spaces, and it can be a little tedious and cumbersome to get there. So for example, in here, if we were to have stores behind these displays, you'd be able to click any one of the displays and then just pop right in and be in the store.
Oh, wow. You can. You're teleporting, yeah.
Yeah, so with the little green arrow, wherever I drop the teleporter, it allows for me to move around. And so then here, Jay's looking into different methodologies of like how to portal people through links, right? And so you have the animation of something being zoomed in on or whatever it be. And so one of the things we've been working with him on is, can we get our 20 different display spaces put up and down on the sides, and then be able to click into the conference center or the penthouse or the lobby or condo and stuff.
Oh, wow. Yeah, the buildings are so big, so you can actually put an image over there. It's a huge space.
It is. And so then, pardon me, a little sleepy here.
And it's all in the browser, so you don't really need a headset, right?
Correct. Well, let's take that back. So it is browser-based, which allows for it to be on the cell phone as well as on the computer. But as you're seeing here, on a 5 megabit internet connection while streaming with you, we're looking at somewhere between 30 and 90 seconds to load scenes. So this is the largest scene in Ozone right now that we share with people, or that he does. And so this is pretty much the equivalent of the size of Burning Man. So at 500 meters, we have the procedural load going on. So if you watch where the community events are, you'll start to see that building form and stuff. And so this is a pretty large cityscape, and you can click.
My name is Ozzy, and this is my world, Ozone Universe.
You can click the little avatars, you can click the pictures, and they pop up and enlighten you to how this all works.
Like a reception.
Elementary school, high school, conference portals, universities. And so then you can click any one of these spaces from the classrooms, meetup rooms, and you can pop right into them.
I'm next to a teacher, so if you have a classroom, Raul is here as well.
Awesome.
He used to teach. He set up a class in cross media management or cross media
design.
Yeah,
love it.
In virtual reality.
The UI UX stuff is something that I feel that a lot of these platforms are going through these growing pains and trying to figure out how to interact with one another. And so we've been asked to be a test case for him in regards to how many people can we have. So this is one of the meeting rooms. Didn't realize which meeting room I launched into, so pardon me. Let me take us to the launchpad.
Yeah.
And so we're looking into like how can we do instances or Coliseum views, or how do we have 500 people that are all around one sporting event that's occurring. And so we'll go over here to like the auditorium, and so the concurrencies, with everybody working with WebRTC and stuff, we just started to look into what are the different ways of like tying in Snapchat filters, Instagram filters, etc., and tying into the 3GS or what it be. And so flushing out different ways for us to create those biofeedback systems, or some of the stuff that we're looking into for Burning Man. If it's putting on your headset and being able to play with the model, but also we want to be able to bring in like the binaural phasing. And so in our particular instance, we're looking at having crafts that can fly over spaces and play music into those experiences. So we're having a lot of fun experimenting with his more business and conference and convention stuff. And so it's a kind of fun art project for us right now.
I like the Leap Motion very much for this part. With 3ES also. And Mozilla Hubs is going on, I think.
Mozilla Hubs has got it down.
Yeah.
I really enjoy the plug and play functionality of the Sketchfab and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And Jay's got a lot in the pipeline, and it's not my place to really to speak too much to it. But this is one of the places that we've been working on, and we call it the Heartery for our artists. And so it's the artery, and where we'll be doing some donations and fundraising for the artists and for some of the camps and stuff. And so right here it's stores.
Yeah.
In the future, this will all be, and very shortly, this will be a bunch of our artists and their art, and then a bunch of our DJs and their music.
Oh, wow.
And then you'll have 2 or 3 different models in the center, and then you'll be able to click those, and you'll be able to go and interact with them. And so this will be an offering that we are capable of giving to all of the camps that join us in Burning Man. And so then they'll be able to put all of their artists and all of their music. And so within their camp, they'll have this Heartery. And we hope for this to be one of the lifelines to be able to support these digital worlds.
Who builds your buildings? Are those developers, or are those architects?
So we have all the above. Jay's got quite a bit going on with his developers, but on the same token, we've got people that are building Sony smart cities that are building to code and doing some pretty fun things. So I'll give you a little sample of one of our water worlds that we're working on. And then, so it's all built to code and becomes real stuff that exists in life.
Yeah.
And so we have the opportunity to bring in BIM models and Revit, volumetric data capture. It's all, I mean, we're out here to play and have some fun, right? And so what's in our imagination today might become reality tomorrow. So right now I might be building a spacecraft that's fun to fly around in here, but in reality that might be a personal aero-submersible space vehicle that's got $80 million in development already into it, and you're just getting a glimpse of it to play with it.
Yeah, yeah.
And so that's a little run through on Jay's Ozone.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where what I should take you through, as this is not my project. I'm just one of his partners in this, but I wanted to make sure that he had the opportunity to share with you, since I kept him up till 5:30 in the morning.
Oh, that's it. No, Yeah, this is great, and yeah, we like half an hour slot for him, so you wrapped it up great with showing this, and we
Okay.
have everything now to imagine that. So
And I'll see right quick if I can pop in my other computer, or if one of you want to log in, and I can show you how the video conferencing and WebRTC works if you'd like.
sure, give us a link.
All right.
You can put it in. The
That's
chat.
me right there, actually. My computer was on.
Oh yeah, you got yourself there. Yeah.
All right. So give me 1 second to just toy with a couple of these settings. Because I'm in StreamYard, I'm not going to be able to pull my image up right off the bat. So just give me 1 second. So the way that WebRTC works on Windows is it usually will allow for isolated control of a video camera, but there is ways to unlock your video camera so that you can have it in multiple worlds at the same time.
Yeah.
And then when you travel in between Microsoft and Apple, sometimes we found there's some complications with like Safari browser and iPhone and who actually has the different technology stacks unlocked and putting on your flags. But we're recognizing that in the next 6 to 18 months, the majority of the browsers are going to allow for these types of integrations to take place.
Yeah, that's good news.
All right, so now we're portaling to the marketplace. And whoops, I hit the big storeroom. And if any of you are logged into Ozone Universe in the standard city social or wherever you're at, I could pop up to you right quick. But I think this one's going to play nice with me. Let's see here. Huh? And oh, nope. Unfortunately, because I'm in StreamYard with you right now, I'm not able to unlock this screen unless I were to do a whole reboot. But I'd love for Jay to be able to book another opportunity with you guys in the future, and then I'll come play with him on one device and the other, and then he'll be able to go through a little bit further and share what he's up to.
Yeah. Thank you very much, Jeff. And is there any way to reach out to you, or any way you can try out the world? Like, you have a link to a world that is able to be tested?
Absolutely. So everyone's welcome to go to ozoneuniverse.com, and they can sign up for free and validate their email in their email box, and then that will allow you in right after. And it's free for the world to come take a look and play. And there's some opportunities for some partnerships and building out some different worlds and stuff. We're liking to build out the community. We're really looking for artists that like to integrate their art and models into the bridge experience. You're more than welcome to reach.
We have one in the show today, a really great artist. He has built so much stuff. Let me put that link to him in this chat as well.
Awesome.
So maybe that would help. He is from VR Express. He's called Ilian Rykov, and he had a really great session on the history of artistic expression from cave painting to VR. So I think you should meet him.
I like it. I love it. I've also shared my personal email address in the box there, which is Jeffrey with an ERY period Ferguson FERGUSON @gmail.com, and then support@ozoneuniverse.com. And if anybody wants to reach out to me directly, you're more than welcome at 954-909-1500. And we're all about extending reality and create immersive experiences. We've been going to the burn for 15 years. We have something called theloveburn.com. We've gone ahead and built that out virtual. And so we're inviting all the creators to come on board and play in the multiverse. And so thank you so much for your time and energy today, guys.
The Love Burn, you call it?
Theloveburn.com.
Loveburn.com, great.
And then the big one's on kindling.burningman.org and /multiverse. And there's 10 Esplanade camps. We've got Burn 2 and Second Life, BRC VR and Alt Space. There's some stuff going on in Neos and Wave.
Yeah.
And so we really want to welcome everybody aboard, because right now there's 2 months of high energy vibes and resources. we're calling out to Twilio and all the providers, HTC, Quest, and we all want to come together and collaborate and make manifest the next stage of this digital integration.
Yeah, and on Burning Man, like that will be a completely new experience, right?
It's the first time that Burning Man's been canceled in 30 years, and we're going virtual.
Wow!
And we just we've got 7 significant groups communicating right now together with the bman.org. I was on phone calls with them yesterday, and soon we'll have about 10 or 12 that are all communicating. And then we're inviting hundreds of thousands of people to submit their content. And so there'll be a huge Burning Man page, and then we'll be the top 10 on the front, kind of like the Esplanade, if you've ever been to the Burning Man.
Mm-hmm.
And some are on Unity, Unreal, some new ones called Clippo Labs that are on the cell phone. It's really a collaborative, fun experience.
Oh, that's great that I meet the person that is working with Burning Man. That's I always want to go there, and now I can finally go there in the digital space.
And we welcome everybody to apply for art grants at theloveburn.com so that you can bring your digital expressions and we can compensate you with tickets. And we're all about decommodification and gifting. And so we're calling all the volunteers, and that's going to live on beyond this 1 year. And so we're looking at the integrations into the regionals and how to connect them with the out in the desert.
We will check it out, and we will reach out to you, man. That's great.
Right. I look forward to our next conversation, guys. Thank you so much for your time and energy today.
Yeah, you
Thank
too.
you very much.
Have a wonderful day,
Good
Yes,
luck.
sir.
Bye.
Respect, guys.
Bye-bye.